USS Wickes, DD-75, was the lead ship of her class of destroyers, serving in the United States Navy during World War I before being transferred to the Royal Navy as HMS Montgomery. Wickes was launched in 1918 and commissioned in July of that year. During World War I, Wickes escorted convoys and performed patrol duties. In October 1918, she collided with an unidentified ship, causing damage to her forward section. The signing of the armistice ended her wartime service. Wickes continued her operations post-war, visiting various European ports and engaging in training exercises. In 1922, she was decommissioned and placed in reserve in San Diego. In 1930, Wickes was recommissioned and transferred to the Atlantic. She operated along the U.S. eastern seaboard and participated in training cruises. When World War II began, Wickes was reactivated and conducted neutrality patrols off the U.S. coast. Later, she was one of 50 U.S. destroyers transferred to the Royal Navy under the Lend-Lease program. In January 1941, Wickes was commissioned as HMS Montgomery, G-95, and operated in the North Atlantic. Montgomery carried out convoy escort duties and rescue missions, including the rescue of survivors from torpedoed ships. She was modified for convoy escort service. In 1943, Montgomery was loaned to the Royal Canadian Navy and later underwent repairs in the U.S. In 1944, she returned to the British Isles and was eventually placed in reserve. In early 1945, Montgomery was scrapped. This marked the end of her service, and she contributed to the war effort on both sides of the Atlantic.